In this video, I'm going to show you the steps to design a low-content book for Amazon KDP using AI, the essential AI tools and platforms to create it, and how to ensure that your book stands out in the competitive Amazon KDP market. So let's get started. First, we need to research the types of low-content books. And for this video, I'm going to be creating a coloring books, which category of coloring books it's currently selling well. This is very important to avoid investing time and money creating a book that it won't sell. So instead, we need to analyze what is currently successful in the market and get inspiration from it, and use it as an inspiration to create your own unique product. And the goal here is find niches that are profitable, but the competition is not high. In this way, our book will attract more buyers and it will stand out. You can use many tools for doing this research, but I normally use a tool called KDP. And if you want to dive in this process, you can check out my KDP tutorial where I explain how to do this step by step. Plus, you can get my special link with 65% discount. To start with the research of my coloring book, the first thing that I will do is just go into my Amazon account, and over here I'm just gonna search for bestseller coloring book. And over here, I can start to take a look in which niches are working well currently. So we can take a look of this one, mindfulness patterns. So we can open it, and we can see that now it's a bestseller. But with my KDP, what I can do is just go open it. And over here, we can really see sales data. So we can see that this book is making $35,000 every single month. That's why I really like working with KDP, because we can see actual sales data to create our own coloring books. So this is a very good niche. And now what I'm gonna do is just take a look on the keywords that this book is ranking on. And to do this, I'm gonna open another Amazon tab, and over here I'm just gonna go and search for this kind of keywords. So we can go search for coloring book, and then we can make mindfulness. And as you can see, we have the first keyword, mindfulness patterns coloring book, mindfulness patterns coloring book for adults, and even this one, mindfulness coloring book for adults, animal mandala. So we can go and just take a look of all of these keywords. So as you can see, for this one is 10,000 results, which are not bad because normally the results are on 50,000, 60,000, so 10,000 is not that bad, but I think that we can even do better. And over here, an anxiety relief mandala patterns adult coloring book and mindfulness. As you can see, it's a very specific keyword that we can use to create our own coloring book. For the results, we only have 1,000, which is great because it's going to be easy for us to stand out on this category. And as we can also see, our book is standing as a bestseller under this keyword, which is a very good sign because it's a bestseller. So I'm going to be working under this keyword. And now, making a research to choose our category, it's going to give us even more chances to get sales instead of doing a coloring book that won't sell. And now we can move on into the creation of our coloring book. And to create my coloring book, I'm going to be using low content AI. And to start with this, we need to open our low content AI account. And if you don't have one, you can click in the link on my description and create yours. So once you have created your account, it's going to look like this. Over here, we're just going to click in start a conversation and create a low content books with AI. To start using it, first, I'm going to click in New Conversation. And over here, I can start the creation of my coloring pages. And to do this, first of all, we're going to go and click in Type. In this section over here, it's going to let us choose the style that we want for our coloring pages. And this is something that I really like about low content AI. With this tool, we can go and be very specific on the creation of our books. So we can see we have bold and easy, And over here we have other categories for other kind of books. Because today we're creating a coloring book, I'm not going to be using those ones, but low content AI also works very well to create storybooks. So we have cartoon illustration, coloring books for kids. This could also work for our coloring book. I could also use this because we already have our keyword for our coloring book. I'm going to be focusing on mandala and patterns. So I'm going to use another type. We have coloring book for toddlers and we have some other options. Over here, I'm just going to go and choose the one that it says mandala because this option is more accurate to my keyword. So mandala patterns, so I will stay under this type. Now, over this section, if we click in commands, we can take a look of different commands that we have. Over here, it's optional on which ones of these options you want to use. So for our case for the mandalas, we can even go and use this option. Change how varied the results will be. But for example, if we were creating a storybook and we will need our characters to be very consistent, I could even go and use this option. Use image as character reference to create images on the same character. So this will make sure that I have consistent characters every time that I make the creation of my images. We could also even use this one. Create multiple jobs for a single prompt. Over here, we're gonna have different options for our creations, which is gonna make even faster the creation of our patterns. So you can go and choose between all of these commands for the creation of your book. So I'm just gonna go select those two and I'm gonna click in confirm. So now we have two options for the creation of our coloring pages. We can go and choose from all of these options: color mandala, simple mandala, adult mandala, or animal mandala. Otherwise, you can go and add your prompt to create our coloring pages. So I can go use a prompt over here. And another great feature that low content AI have is that we can go and we can upload our own images. So it's gonna transfer them into a mandala. And this will make the creation of my mandala even more simple. So I'm just gonna click in animal mandala because I think this works very well. So as we can see, now it generates different animal mandalas for us. So we have the lion, we have an elephant, we have a fox, and we also have this one. Now we can go and get one of these unique images. So if I click over here, it's gonna give me the fox. So let's say that I click over here, and now it gives me that image. But I can also go and get some variations of that same image. So if I click in the variations of the number 3, it's also gonna go and generate different types of the same image. So if I click in number 3, I'm gonna go and get this one over here. We have the same image but in a different variation. And you can keep doing this to generate even more options for your coloring book. So let's say that I really like it, the first one. I'm gonna click again and to get that unique image. Otherwise, if we want to try it out with another image of these options that we got in the beginning, we can go and make exactly the same. We're gonna go and choose the image number 2. So I'm just gonna go and click in unique image 2. And what I really like about this tool is that it makes pre-made options for us to choose from. You don't have to think about 40 different items that you want to add into your coloring book. You can get different ideas and you can generate variations of this one and then add it into your coloring book. But if you want to create your own specific ideas one by one, with this tool, we can also create them. And to do this, we're just gonna click again in new conversation. So we already have here the creations that we make before, but you can go and generate different conversations to create different coloring pages or even storybooks if you want to. And over here, we can go and add our own prompt. And if you don't know how to create your prompt, we can even use this chat box to generate some ideas of it. So I'm gonna click in English, and it's gonna go and assist you with AI. So now, as you can see, we have how can I assist you today? And I'm just gonna go and say, I want to create content. And over here, it's gonna assist you on each category that you want to create. So over here, we have that for coloring books, we can go and even use this prompt. Create a detailed mandala illustration for a coloring book. So we can copy this prompt and we can paste it over here. But it's gonna give you even more prompts that you can use to create your different books. So we have coloring books, we have also the assistance for planners, journals, book titles, we have subheaders and sections, we we have the thematic of the content, so we really get a good assistance when we are creating these books. Because sometimes while creating your book, it can be a little bit overwhelming, all the details that we have to add on these ones, and getting the AI assistance will make this creation even more easy. So you can go and use this AI assistance, but it's completely optional. So I'm gonna click in end chat, but otherwise, if you want to create more detailed prompts, but you're not sure on how to do it, we're just gonna go to the section of type, and we're just gonna go and click in ideator. Over here, what you can do is just go to the section of prompts, and from here there are a variety of options to help you. So we can see we have the section of bold and easy, we have some options, we also have the cozy spaces and more options. So we can see we have the coloring books over here, the coloring book for toddlers, and if you want to go to a specific area, you can go and click it over here. So we have animal mandala over here. So because I'm creating a mandala, I can go and use one of these two options. I'm going to be using the mandala animals one, and I think I really like this one, so I'm just gonna copy, and then I can use it. So I'm just gonna go Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, and then over here I'm just gonna click in send. So over here I have the first result of the prompt that I use, but you can go and change this prompt and use it to create even more images. So as you can see, I have my cute fox over here. I really like it. I think it looks very good, and I can go and take it and copy. I'm gonna paste it over here, and then I'm just gonna make the changes. So over here we have a black and white coloring design for adults featuring a majestic, and then I can go and change it, let's say for a cat, and in a mandala inspired style. The fox here again, we just gotta change it for cat. It's adorned with blah blah blah. You can also go and change this part if you want to. We just leave this part, and then I'm gonna go and send it again. And as you can see, it also generates our cat. And you can keep doing this until you finish all of your pages. And once you have created all of your high quality images with low content AI, you can compile them and upload them into your Amazon KDP account. And if you're not sure on how to do this, you can check out my step-by-step video on how to publish a book on Amazon KDP. Using the right tools to generate high-quality coloring pages will help your book stand out from the competition on Amazon KDP. Don't wait and take your projects to the next level today with this amazing tool that will make creating your books easier than ever and with the best quality. Start creating, publishing, and making money now. For the pricing of low content AI, if you decide to choose the basic plan, you're gonna pay €29 and 25 cents, and you will get these credits per month. For the pro version, you will have to pay 36 and 75 euros, and you will get these credits per month. And then for the start, you will have to pay 74 euros, and you will get these credits per month. And if you decide to pay yearly, you can save up 20%. And that's how you can create your coloring book using AI. And now, congratulations! You have uploaded your first low content book on Amazon KDP. And now all you need to do is wait for approval. If you also want to learn how to create storybooks for Amazon KDP and generate great income, you can check out the link on my description to watch that video. And if this was helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and see you in another video. Have a great day.